So the battle for the price of oil is truly on. Those that want it to keep on rising to record highs, looking for that $200, and those that are trying to control the production, slow things down and get that price back down to what people would see as more regular numbers. Now, who's winning that battle? Well, I'm going to have a look at the charts and some other indicators to have a look and find out what's going on. So with that, let's get into that analysis. Let's get into some fundamentals first. Baker Hughes rig counts. We used the US line there, and +3 from the prior count and +243 from the change on last year. Excellent guide, proxy to the state, or for the state of the energy sector as a whole, and the numbers have been positive for a long while now. So, like I say, a good guide to give you an idea of what's going on in the energy sector. Inventories for me are a lot harder to use and a lot more random. They can provide a good guide, especially when there's anomalies in those, forecast versus actuals, and wait until Tuesday for the forecast to come out for this week, and then the actuals out on Wednesday. Previous numbers -3.449 million barrels there against the forecast of -1022, so better than expected. Couple of sentiment measures for you here now. Down the bottom, seasonality. This time of year you see the price dropping off historically and then picking up through April, May, June. And above that we have COTS, the commitment of traders data. The red line is the large commercials, and that is moving against the current price, and the large speculators is the black line above that. That's the index, and we would expect that to be following the price, and it is. So that's indicating bearishness in the price at the moment. Added that with seasonality, all looking a bit southerly at the moment. So onto the weekly line chart, and the big takeaway from this one is that double top we can see currently at the moment. I've highlighted that with two pink arrows because normally you take from the height to the bottom and then project that downwards for a potential target, and that then takes us to that trend line number around $80. So you would call it weak bearish until it got down to, then if it broke those pink trend lines, then we're looking at a more bearish outlook for oil. It could probably use that pink line as a nice bounce area. It's above that yellow shaded area that I've also had on the charts for a few weeks now, around those key Fibonacci areas. So at the moment, see that double top, it's just pulling back, correcting from that great run up that we've seen for the last few years. Maybe got a bit overheated, people taking their profits, and price pulling back. Bit of fundamentals at play there as well. So we're going to look at the other charts to try and decipher and get a better idea of the direction. So if you are bullish of oil, then the 4-line break chart here gives us a couple of entry numbers to the upside, the reversal. If you're a bit more aggressive, $103.50, more conservative, it's waiting really to those highs around 120 area. So some numbers for you to think about. So onto the daily high cash. In the short term, our signals are bearish. Volume volatility pulling off. The volatility probably a bit more neutral at the moment, coming down from those highs. Volume being negative with the pullback and trading below its longer term moving average. Heading on to the price, the interesting takeaway there is that 2 standard deviation light pink, light blue shaded areas. You can see how the price spiked out above it, which should have been many standard deviations above its norm. See the price behaving pretty much in between that range, just pulling back down really to its mean and where it probably should be in that sort of angle of trend. So still remaining weak bullish there on the chart, but with short-term negativity. So onto the Renko chart, using $1 block size for the Renko block. Signals at the moment all bearish, trend turning also bearish. Remember, this is much shorter term. Look at price action. We can see that run up over 2022 to those highs around $130 mark, the pullback, and it's sort of been going sideways since mid-February, holding around the $99, $100 area. Now downsides, if it continues this way, it's 90, then probably 80, 70 to the downside. Upsides, got to get back through that noise that we've seen the last few weeks, then 115 and those highs around 130 before it can think about going any higher. The longer term uptrends are still in place despite the recent pullback, so I'm still going to give oil a weak bullish outlook until some further more significant downsides come into play. Really look for the fundamentals at the moment. They're going to drive spikes in the price, making it hard to trade. But in terms of line break chart, we've got some bullish reversal numbers. Heikin-Ashi Renko very mixed. In the targets, 3.25 to 1 and 5.125 to 1 to the upside, and 2.125 and 3.375 to the downside. But overall, it's still got that weak bullish feel to it. But like I say, I urge caution with the volatile nature of oil. The daily ranges have moved out quite considerably, so factor all that lot into your trading. So if you like today's video, please give us the thumbs up. Really appreciate it if you hit that subs button, because it all helps the channel. And oil, well, that is at a crossroads at the moment, and that's going to make it very difficult to trade in any certain direction at the moment. The more range bound traders out there with strategies might be more effective at the moment. Price range volatility obviously quite wide as well, and you've got to consider that when you're constructing your trades and your risk management around that. Let me know in those comments below where you think oil is heading next. It'd be very interesting to hear your thoughts. And if you want to talk more, discuss more, dig into the depths of oil, then we run a free Traders Club on Discord that anyone's welcome to join, and we can continue that discussion there as well. And I'll put links to that in the description below. Now, all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, I'll see you in the next video.